If traditional ADHD strategies actually worked the way they're supposed to, you'd be crushing it by now. You'd be using your planner like a pro, following a morning routine with ease, and batching your emails in 30-minute power sprints while sipping matcha from a color coded coffee mug. That's not what's happening, right? Instead, you're still stuck, procrastinating, overthinking, burning out, and beating yourself up, wondering, what is wrong with me that even the ADHD tools don't work? Let me stop you right there. There's nothing wrong with you, but there is something missing from the picture. And today we're going to talk about what that is. So we absolutely need ADHD strategies. We need structure, reminders, dopamine boosting systems, and tools that work with our brains, not against them. But here's the truth. The reason those strategies keep falling apart isn't because they're bad. It's because they're built on shaky ground. See, if you've been masking your ADHD for years, maybe even decades, you're just not working with executive function struggles. You're working with layers of fear, doubt, shame, and internalized I'm too much or I'm not enough. And you might not even realize it because some of it lives so deep in your subconscious. This is probably especially true if you masked through high achievement. This is the stuff that makes you freeze when you should start, or feel like you're never doing enough, or get panicked over small tasks that don't seem like a big deal to anyone else. This isn't just an organization issue, it's a nervous system issue, and often an unhealed woundedness issue. Let me tell you about what I see all the time in the women I work with. They've read all the books, they've bought the planners, they've watched the YouTube videos, and taken the productivity courses, but they're still stuck in this cycle of start, stop, guilt, burnout, and self-blame. I mean, I've been there too. And why? Because underneath all the strategies are parts of you holding unhealed stories. Parts of you that remember what it was like to be criticized for being too much, or made to feel lazy or scattered or like a failure when your brain just worked differently. Parts that are afraid to be seen as incapable, so they either overperform or avoid altogether. Until those parts feel seen, heard, and safe, no strategy will stick for long. And if this is resonating, you're realizing that your procrastination or inconsistency might be rooted in something deeper, I want to personally invite you to do some of this deeper work with me inside of my program Ascend, the ADHD Women's Mastery Program. It's not just a bunch of tips. It's a high-touch transformational experience designed for smart-driven ADHD women like you who are done with bandaid strategies and ready to roll up their sleeves and finally move forward in a sustainable way, including one-to-one coaching time with me to really help move the needle forward. You'll find the link in the description if that next level support is calling your name. All right, let's keep going. So here's what no one tells you. Crushing it with ADHD doesn't look like a hustle. It looks like healing. It looks like regulating your nervous system so you're not constantly operating from fight, flight, freeze, or shutdown. It looks like learning how to move through big feelings instead of getting derailed by them. It looks like building real trust with yourself, not just setting goals, but actually believing you'll follow through in a way that honors your energy. It looks like slowing down just enough to listen to the parts of who you are that are scared or overwhelmed, and showing them that they don't have to protect you in that same way anymore. Because when you start doing that, the strategies actually start working. I mean, you may have to switch them up from time to time for your ADHD brain that craves novelty, but they work. You begin to want to show up. You find your rhythm. You create space for joy and follow through more consistently. No, it won't be perfect. You'll still have high energy days and low energy days, but you'll stop spinning out in the same cycle. You'll stop living in reaction mode, and you'll finally start building something on solid ground. So if you feel like you've tried everything and nothing's worked, maybe it's time to stop blaming your brain and start working with what's really underneath. You're not lazy, you're not broken or too much or not enough. You've just been missing the piece that goes deeper than strategies. And once you learn how to meet yourself there, that's when things start to shift. If this resonated or spoke to you in some way, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.